Kayla. Oh, look at Kayla. Whoa, whoa, Izzy spinning. Woo! Oh, yeah. Oh. He's essentially the singer.
Just hang on the way, here we go, on this way.
Let Kayla try.
Won't you come in?
Okay, 1, 2.
Don't tell me to make you in trouble. Something I could make you want when I have enough to give.
On it, and the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society signage on it for our radiothon. When you rent from Volvo Rents, one of their 3 locations, you can request the 680 excavator, and if you use it, you are helping our fantastic Strikeout Leukemia and Lymphoma radiothon, which will come your way March 13th, Thursday, March 13th this year, right here on Sports Radio 680 The Fan. So thanks to the gang from Volvo Rents. They came by earlier today and got this promotion kicked off. So if you need an excavator, rent it from Volvo Rents, and you're helping the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society as well as our radiothon here at 680 The Fan. You want to bounce around a little bit, Barney? Well, yeah, you can always do that. Oh, I love that. Trip, this is the new bounce vibe, dude. You're faking it, though, right? I mean, you're more of a Barry Manilow guy. No Manilow in me. No, or out of me. Thank you very much, Eric. Glad to see, Buck. The geniuses down at Daytona Motor Speedway have finally used reinforced concrete to patch the hole. They have the most important track in the world gets a pothole during the Daytona 500, and it's only taken them 6 days to fix it. So congratulations, guys. They're 5 days to fix it.
Well, if only Kincaid was in charge of the Daytona Motor Speedway, that incident would have never happened.
Well, stop the Super Bowl, because there's a giant hole in the middle of the field. We'll have to stop the Super Bowl for an hour and a half. Daytona, they figured it out. They brought in experts, Buck. And the patch will be 6 feet wide and 18 feet long.
Well, you don't want to repave it. I mean, that job they've got now, those cars are zipping around that track. Don't want to repave it.
They're going to repave, Buck, in 2012.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
2000.
They got some good racing going on.
Buck, they paved it. Do you know the last time they paved the Daytona?
It's been a long time, John.
1978.
April, if I remember correctly.
God forbid that you people repave, every 40, maybe 40
That's
years.
because of the racing, Kincaid.
Man.
You don't know nothing about NASCAR.
Guess what? They obviously didn't know much either.
If only you were on the committee.
The greatest
Things
event.
would have been all right.
The greatest event for an hour and a half.
Major League Baseball, 11 teams practicing today. And the Braves join them tomorrow.
Wow. It's around the corner.
11 teams playing baseball today. You got to love it.
That sounds good. That's what we're looking for. A little bit of Major League Baseball will be all over it.
I was mentioning in the last bounce that Arkansas caught a break with Mallett breaking his foot. Well, it helps him because now he's going to be fresh when the season starts. And then he's got all that combine and draft stuff coming up after the combine. So this will benefit Mallett and also Arkansas because they get a chance to look at the other quarterbacks. Same thing going on at Georgia Tech with quarterback Josh Nesbitt. having surgery to clean out his ankles. And so now Paul Johnson, they know Nesbitt can play. So now they get to look at a little more at Jay Beauchamp and Tevin Washington, David Sims, Jordan Llewellyn, the red shirt, came in the last recruiting class. Yeah, they'll find out a lot more about these backup quarterbacks.
Kofar very excited with the NBA trade deadline. I mean, he's all over it. And the Chicago Bulls have acquired they traded Tyrus Thomas to the Charlotte Bobcats for Flip Murray, former Hawk, AC Law, former Hawk, and a future first-round draft pick who is not a former Hawk. Seems like the Bulls have managed to receive some draft picks and some former Hawks. That AC Law, Buck, I got suckered in. I thought that was going to work. I really thought that was going to work. Didn't work. Didn't work.
Well, I'm shocked by that with your expertise, out of the NBA.
Yeah, after you two and your Marvin Williams pick over Chris Paul, please. Let's not have any of your pound in your chest.
Gosh, Winter Olympics. How about Shaun White last night? Half-pipe gold medal, baby. And John, I was checking it out, his earnings a year ago in 2009. Checked with his accountant and found out that Shaun White made
PJ about the first spot.
Police responding. Over on the East Wall northbound of Chamblee Tucker, everything cleared to the shoulder. The backups from Covington Highway are going to need time. A whole lot of it. I'm calling 6-7 fan, Martin. Field Patrol.
February 18th, 2010.
Let's go to the 17th hole, baby. Roger McDowell joins us on the Metro PCS Newsmaker line. Braves pitching coach. Well, I guess one of your last chances to get into some real quality golf before the heavy lifting begins, right, Roger?
Well, actually, first time in a while that either in Atlanta or we went down here, we've had any kind of cooperative weather. It's about 60 degrees here. A little wind out of the northwest, and it's quite comfortable out here in the golf course anyway. Just trying to get a little relaxation time before we actually get into things.
Roger, good news yesterday with Jair Jurgens and the outcome of the MRI.
Yeah, really, really good news. Obviously, everybody's a little on pins and needles a little bit, just anticipating what the outcome might be. But fortunately, the MRI showed not much other than that he has a very strong shoulder, and he has done a lot of work over the last 2 winters to strengthen that shoulder. It's just had low inflammation, probably just from starting to throw this year and settling down a little bit, getting on anti-inflammatories, and we'll take it easy for the first week or so. He won't have any time significantly down, but hopefully we'll be able to get right back in there, and he'll be able to catch it the way possible.
Now, Roger, do you sort of rely on, the training staff, or do you go think of your own career in times maybe where you faced injuries like this or little annoyances like this to figure out a protocol for how to handle it?
Well, I think the biggest understanding is that, we have quite a bit of time down here in spring training. That being said, there is enough time to make up and make sure that, whatever injury it is, whatever pitcher he has, coming into spring training, or if he has a little bang up here or there, we have the amount of time in spring training that we can back off a little bit, and hopefully there won't be any significant